right, let's talk about this last one, finding a place to fail. I know that sounds kind of weird, but one thing that I've been studying lately with my athletes, with my young people, is what builds up self-esteem? What builds it? Is it how many likes you get on a picture? Is it how many shout outs you get on social media? What I found out is that self-esteem only comes from work. You put in work, you get a reward from that work, you build up self-esteem. Maybe that is a medal that you got for winning something. Maybe that is just results you got. Maybe it's an A on a test. Maybe it's a B on a test. You know you put in work, you got a result out of that, and that builds up self-esteem. You see a lot of people that are given things freely. You see a lot of people who are put in positions where they didn't necessarily work for it, and maybe they're there, but did that build up the esteem? Because they really know, I didn't really have to work for this. So when you put yourself out there, when you get out of your comfort zone, when you put yourself in the fight, in the competition, and you come out of it, that's how you build up esteem. And that's how you build up those muscles, those mental muscles that help you grow and that help you progress. Now, that being said, we have to find a safe place to fail. Some people work with me in terms of their sports performance, and I push them to the point where they can't get the last rep, or they can't finish the set, or they're like, coach, I gotta take a break, I can't do this. And that is absolutely fine, because we are pushing ourselves to the point of failure, and then that is gonna promote growth. If you never put yourself in a place where you feel comfortable failing, like, oh, I don't wanna embarrass myself in this, so I'm not gonna hop in. Or I don't wanna ever not make all of my reps because I'm too scared of what people around me might think. Or I don't want to study hard for this test because if I study hard and I don't get that B or I don't get that A, I'm going to look foolish. If you don't put yourself in situations where you feel comfortable failing, you will never build up those muscles. You will never gain that confidence in jumping into the game.
How can we create places to fail?
That's a great question.
That's
That was
a
my
really good
question as he was
question.
talking.
The question was, how do we create safe places for us to fail? All right, and for everyone, it's gonna look different. And what I usually do to make it very practical for people, I ask people, what are your 3 spaces? Usually we all have 3 spaces, whether it's like church, home, school, or whether it's like dance group, school, whatever. What are your 3 spaces right now? Who are your groups in those 3 spaces? What are you trying to accomplish in those spaces? What is your common goal? And create a little group. It could be you and a partner. It could be you and 2 people. It could be you and a small group, 3, 4, 5 people. We're gonna come together and we are going to agree. This is the place where we talk about what we're doing in this space. And this is where we try to grow. And we're gonna have that understanding that what we say in here stays in here, what we do in here stays in here. And we're gonna challenge each other. Maybe we start a group chat, some kind of way to keep in communication and challenge ourselves on an everyday, and then open up a space to say, hey, I'm struggling a little bit. Can you guys give me the support I need? And when you create those small groups, what it does is it gives you the opportunity to not only fail in those places, but to progress in those places. And some of those lessons you can take to your next space, and you can be an inspiration or strength for the next person in your next space. So it's a conscious effort. It's going to take more than yourself. It's going to take other people, but you can be the leader in your group and say, hey, this is what we're going to do in this group. It doesn't have to be a concrete goal like win a championship. If you have let's say a drama group, we want to grow in this area, and we're going to challenge ourselves by being better actors, better actresses. We're going to share articles, and we're going to share different shows that are coming up, and we're going to go on a trip together, and just creating a space based on something that you guys have in common and just challenging each other in it.